That's the question. We refresh as usual. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I do like Nasdaq, so we're gonna start with looking at Nasdaq. I do like kind of like the SPY side. The only thing that is, and we never mind. We actually have a really solid draw for Nasdaq, which is this big ass gap here, sweeping off parcel liquidity here and looking to target these equal lows here in that AVG. Might be a good idea, I ain't gonna lie, but we're gonna watch and see. SPX kind of weird. Yeah, we already took this on the high, but same with this US30, but I wouldn't really like shorting towards that. So let's see. You ended up like, bruh. So this was the opportunity that I had to replay my idea basically, but I skipped it because of timing. This is the timing I don't usually trade. At least I didn't trade it when I was intraday trading, but price basically did exactly what I wanted. I was watching this even though I wasn't on stream. Price ended up playing out. That would have been a very good opportunity. Then we sweep the low and again play out. Like we see like price is very consolidative right here, and still look how it looks on the 3-minute, really fucking weird. But when we look on the 1 minute, we have such good opportunities to be trading. That's what is really nice about scalping. So let's see. Okay, this was actually a decent opportunity as well. Ooh, I would actually like to be looking at buys. Now I'm realizing, right? Let's look at this. For me, order flow is still bullish here, and we have buy side liquidity. Ooh, might be a good trade here, but still weird. Still pretty weird because we can still hold this bearish gap lower and inverse like straight off the bat and proceed lower prices from here towards this low, but it's already taken liquidity, and I wouldn't really like that. I would still like looking at buys here. Let's see. AU I'm actually actively was waiting for a sell here. We're a bit of high resistance, which is not usually my liking. Let's see, did we sweep buy side liquidity? We have this buy side, so I'm really waiting for this to get swept here. And this buy side liquidity, we can even look to target it actually, but we don't really have much confluence to be targeting it. But I'm waiting for this to get swept. If we do, let's see, gold did already sweep this low, and we did already kind of play out somewhat of an idea here, which was us coming towards this hourly AVG. Right now for me, souls do become forbidden here because we already took that draw on liquidity. I wouldn't have liked to see that Asian low get taken here. So yeah, not really say much. On USD CHF, we're still holding this 50-minute gap, and we look like we're breaking higher, which is kind of good. We rated sell side, we kind of formed. Now we're making a market structure shift. We're gonna see. Yeah, so I do like this. If we manage to come sweep the sell side, I would be down to looking to target this right here. It's a bit of high resistance, but I think we will be fine. Let's see what euro does. Euro would be again slightly more inclined towards buys here. Us holding this and breaking higher, and me targeting this buy side that we actually have this internal buy side right here. Yeah, right here, basically London highs. I do actually like this, but I do want to see some more price. So actually, yeah, I think this is our trade idea. We swept sell side here. This was more like our idea, but we're gonna see what I want to do. Not a cleanest setup, but still I think it would be a fine setup to be taken if we inverse. Very important. So meaning we break higher. This would probably be my idea. We break higher, we retest, we hold this, we again build some like lower time frame liquidity, we break higher, and then I'm targeting this. So I do like euro here being bullish. If we're bearish, I cannot trade this because we're in bullish order flow first of all, and sell side has already been taken. So I'm not really gonna be looking at anything other than, see, this is a case where it's very hard to trade because we took sell side, we took buy side, right? Usually not a place where we want to trade. But if we break higher, we still have buy side, and this is overall my draw and how we behaved. I still think we're chilling, but here I'm waiting for that buy side liquidity to get taken. If we do, if we don't, that's all good though. For me, probably AU is the best, but even this is not really the best because we do have kinda a lot of resistance here, but we're gonna see what we do. This euro and AU are probably going to be my highest quality pair. We're definitely not going to be looking to be trading um, GU. Maybe if we sweep the highs, but even like that, it's a bit troll. And same with gold here. It's very in a very troll state. So what we're probably going to do is actually wait for Nasdaq here to sweep this London high, and we look to target this. This is probably one of our highest quality ideas, even though we do not really have a POI here, which makes it relatively risky to keep printing bullish, right? Makes it relatively risky, but we're gonna see. We're gonna wait for market open. It looks like it's gonna sweep that soon, so I'm not sure about this. We're gonna see. But yeah, also CHF is looking decent. I'm not sure if we even can trade this pair on my broker, but it's definitely looking decent, I would say, because we swept sell side, we rebalance, we hold that low, and now from straight up from here, just looking to buy towards those London highs. But I still want to see that retracement. Maybe probably this is also one of our good opportunities today. Let's see. I do want to see if we can trade USD CHF, because let's see, USD CHF. Boom, we remove this. I'm getting more used to this platform, which is nice. I do want to see, for example, if we want to set a buy limit and we set a stop loss. Yeah, we can trade this. Okay, so we can trade USD CHF, which is decent. I would like to take these buys here because we have equal highs. We have pretty solid drawn liquidity, except this pair is usually a bit choppier. I also want to check one thing, which is the forex calendar, because I'm not really sure if we have any news today. Let's see, today is August 8th. It's basically no news, so it's all good though. We can be trading. Yeah, we have pretty clear price action, so I'm waiting on this. So now market open, see how we behave if we retest. I do really like this pattern, but I mean, even like this, like straight off the bat, it can actually be taken here. It's a bit weird because of high resistance, but I still think it should be fine like this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna like straight up buy here. We're gonna do like $2, and we're gonna mark it. So again, we're gonna do the same. Oh, never mind. I want to see a bit how we react. Stop loss is gonna be here. We're gonna do like 2.5. Let me think a bit. I still think this setup is fine. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take this. Oof, we got very big spread, but it's all good though. Straight off of New York Open, we're looking to be targeting this London highs. I didn't expect to take a trade this fast, to be honest, but it does look good. I like a London continuation, also one of my patterns that I trade. We do have the sell set, but I'm not really worried about that. So this is our trade. First target is gonna be London highs here. We get 2R, and second target is gonna be that other higher time. Oh shit, that other higher time very high. I still think it's a good setup though, isn't it? Hourly AVG. Yeah, I think. Oh, maybe I trolled here with this inversion, but we should still be fine though. We kind of rejected buyers. Maybe timing is also fucked a bit. I'm not sure, but I still see us continuing higher off here actually. But yeah, it looks like we're taking a loss like straight off the bat. But I think why maybe I should have waited for more confluences because of this gap here, and now we're inversing, so that's not good at all, but it is what it is. Let's see, I'm still waiting on that, and that's pretty much it. I still think it's a good trade. I don't know about USD CHF though, but we're gonna see. Our buy is basically on that. I still think this consolidation and looking at price here, how we're forming, for me it's looking like we're gonna target that London highs up top. So I don't know if I'm wrong, but I still think the trade is fine on here. We have just very bullish structure. So if you look at price, higher time frame is bullish. Even with the sell side, this doesn't matter, it's just resistance. But we have bullish order flow. We have rated, like relatively rated. Maybe we're switching towards this actually. Am I stupid? It looks like I'm stupid, so I guess we're taking a random loss, but I still think the trade is fine though. Oh no, I still think the trade is fine though. We might get a deep pullback, but somehow I still think, yeah, I still think this is a fine trade because we had this London continuation. We actually swept this low here. We had a break of structure. Now we're coming here. We're broke structure again. Now we're just having like lower time frame bullish structure. We had bullish range. We built this consolidation confirming the higher low. Then we had a break of structure, and then I took the gap. So I don't know if this setup fails, this fell, but I still think the trade is not bad. Maybe we'll get a deep pullback. But yeah, I'm not really familiar with USD Like, we're looking bearish at this point. Is this the reason? I guess. The 3-minute gap? Oh no, but for me, it's still a fine trade though. I don't know. Yeah, towards taking this high right here. I don't know, we'll see. I still do trust this trade. Boom. Yeah, euro looks like it's initiating, so we're gonna wait and see for euro as well. But yeah, sometimes setup fail, like even this one. Maybe it's because the pair, but I still think like this setup is fine. Taking towards this London high, bullish structure, solid sell side raid, higher low confirmed here with a really strong consolidation. Maybe we're coming back to sweep this low. I'm not sure actually, but we see we rejected buyers here. Like this candle here, we should have just continued, and we said we had buyers on this gap, but then they just failed, and I guess it's a loss. But yeah, I don't know. I think this trade is fine though still. So on the other trade, the only trade I'm gonna be looking at rather than this, I don't think I'm gonna be trading Nasdaq if I take this loss, like random loss, but not random, still a good trade. But I don't know if I should be trading USD CHF though. That's kind of the thing. For me, still solid drawn liquidity. Like, I don't know, but we look like we're failing, I guess. We'll see. I don't know. This is random, but I guess even the best setups can fail. I still want to see that initiation here. If we see an initiation retest, then I'm probably going to take this towards this equal high. This is also a good idea. Nasdaq, I'm not sure if I want to be trading Nasdaq though. Still today, it doesn't necessarily look like in a crazy good state. We might happen that we make a deep pullback, or it might happen that we come for this low to sweep this consolidation low, but I don't know. For me, it just looks like a deep pullback. So we'll see what actually price does. Now let's see how we behave on the retest of this 1 minute inversion, because it matters a lot for the outcome of the trade. But yeah, I don't know, this trade still looks fine for me. So yeah, let's see euro initiate. If it initiates, yeah, that's pretty much this is gonna wait for, and maybe if AU comes and sweeps this highs, but it's a bit of high resistance. I'm not sure about that, but this trade still looks good to me. So we're gonna pay attention to USD CHF. Entry still good on the FVG here, but we just got rejected and seller stepped in. So we're gonna see when we come. We should come to retest this anyways, and then we might get an opportunity to potentially close. Maybe because we didn't fully close above the high, maybe we're failing because we had this 3-minute gap. I was aware also of this, not hourly, but a 50-minute FVG here. But since it's reclaimed, it loses a lot of relevance since it's already got mitigated once. Maybe this right here, the smaller one. Let's see. I was still closed above it, so yeah, this trade is still fine. No matter what, basically, still a fine trade. Maybe it's just the pair, but it's all good though. Maybe I shouldn't be trading USD CHF, but we'll see. I still think we should come for that. Maybe again, we come for the low, we come for this inversion. I don't know if this is necessarily a smart choice, but I would want to still put my stop loss below here. I just want to see how much. $4, I guess it's fine. Just in case, because you might sweep this low and might react to this 1 minute inversion, but we're gonna see. So yeah, I'm still trading what I like. I don't this was not a forced trade. This was not an emotional trade. It was still a trade I would be taking pretty much every single day of the week. I see this pattern a lot of times, and when we break it like this, we usually continue. So we're gonna see on this right here. Let me draw it. Where's the rectangle? This platform is fucking weird, bro. Let's see here how we behave when we retest. If we Yeah, I think we just had a deep pullback. That's kind of what it looks like. But we're gonna see here how we behave, because this kind of dictates what's gonna happen with the trade, pretty much. Because if we hold this, we're going lower, we're sweeping this. But if we come back and inverse and continue, we're chilling. Overall, I think we're chilling, but USD CHF is usually a weirder pair and a choppier pair, because it's not a main pair, it's an exotic pair. So that's why we might have these random deep pullbacks, I guess. So now I do want to see this gap stay intact, this bullish gap here get formed, and then we hold this gap and start breaking higher. If we close it, pretty bad, but we're gonna see. Interesting movement by this pair, at least. And I do want to see some momentum, probably stalling like the first 30 minutes. That's when usually we kind of stall and then we get movement, but we're gonna see. This is not really great, but I'm gonna wait and see still, because we're kind of holding it as our, basically holding our entry as a resistance, which is not good. Basically it's holding our bullish entry as a sell entry, which is not entirely great. Yeah, this is pretty bad, but it is what it is. I'm still trusting the trade. I don't see really anything wrong with this trade. And yeah, our stop loss is here. This is the last chance I'm giving to this trade, actually. Maybe just wants to come to sweep this consolidation, even though usually these consolidations end up holding price because it's a relative strong consolidation. But we're gonna see what it do. Still USD CHF, I think it's probably one of my first times actually trading this. I don't know if I should be doing this, but we need to learn. This is a good rejection, good start. Let's see if it supports on breaking above. Yeah, that's a good start. I think we just had a deep pullback. That's kind of what it looks like. And this 1 minute inversion did get mitigated here, so we might not need to come into that. For me, still very solid drawn liquidity, low resistance. These London highs here at top. Real low resistance, and this as well. Where is it? This old London high. And even this. So we actually have 3 targets for this on the higher time frame, but it's just a choppy pair. That's why maybe I shouldn't be trading this. Yeah, this is not great. You need to learn, I guess. We need to eat our head first before learning. Yeah, technically backtesting or whatever, you should backtest before trading, but for me, scalping isn't really feeling the same when I'm doing it on backtesting, when I'm doing it on live. But yeah, this is bad. This is pretty bad, but we're chilling. I'm still gonna choose to trust it, but buyers got rejected once again here. They tried to push price yet. Yeah, this is pretty much over. Pretty much over. But I do want to see if we hold this. Kind of more curious about what this trade is gonna do, or what price is gonna do, rather than the outcome of the trade. But yeah, it's pretty much showing that we're reaching into this. Maybe we coming for this, but I don't know if we do really wanna be into that, I guess. We're gonna see. I'm kind of curious what it does. USD, is it coming? No, we're kind of stalling. We're very low volatility. I mean, considering we don't have news today, it's expectable. But yeah, I'm still giving it time. This is a good reaction of the low here. Usually when we start building bullish momentum once again, and if we break higher, I might actually be scaling in, but I'm not sure. And yeah, we retested this order block. These are very strong order blocks, exactly where we got rejected of this entry. We see a bullish intent, we carry on, but then fucking dismantled. But yeah, it's all good though. Stop loss is fine, safe place. You're gonna see, it's fun. It's kind of fun. I mean, this is how trading should be though. Should be fun. No, it's not so serious about the outcomes or shit, but should be serious about the trades you take, but about the outcome, hell no, I don't think so. But yeah, even the 5 minute we see we inverse that, but yeah, we had this 5 minute VG, but we still closed above it though. Let's see. When we came here, we closed above it. So yeah, this is still not a wrong trade. That's what I'm looking at, but I don't think it's wrong actually. So let's see what we actually do. I think why we pull so deep is because first of all USDCHF, and second of all this break above the high wasn't that strong, but now we can have an opportunity for another break of the high, and here's probably I'm probably gonna be scaling in. I'm gonna be honest, if we start breaking, because if we start breaking and we start supporting bullish order flow, it's pretty much clear that we're reaching back into London highs. But weird ass goofy ass weird ass goofy ass trade is still fine, it's not forced. Slow side raid, higher low, respected the bullish range. So here's where actually we initially started. So we had bullish structure from London, very nice bullish range. Swept sell side, here we started switching structure bullish again, and this is kind of our change of character. Then we formed a higher low here, and then we broke higher. So yeah, still a fine trade for me no matter how I look at it. It's just trust. Maybe the pair is just shit, to be honest. And euro is still stalling. And this looks like it's gonna print bearish without coming into the equal highs, but it's all good though. And GU hella chop today. This is the trade we took in London. This is the trade I could have caught in lunchtime, but I don't really trade lunchtime. So we're gonna see. I still trust it. I think it's just the pair that is iffier, maybe. But this does look dangerous, like a fractal high built off this. Yes, pretty much. This is showing me that we're reaching into this. But we're gonna see. Still curious. It keeps getting rejected. The sellers keep getting rejected, so I don't know what to be honest. Not a great trade. Maybe I should not be trading USDCHF, I guess. But London moved actually pretty nicely of the sweep here. I think I was watching this actually. Yeah, I was watching it. Boom, look at the scalp right here. Taking towards this high. Entering here of this gap, targeting this high. Already pretty clean. And now, since we didn't take this high, I'm anticipating for us to go kind of exactly what happened on GU. Where we had a first initial intent to deliver towards this high. We failed, and then on lunchtime we removed structure again. And this is where I wanted to entry to finalize that move. So this is pretty much the same thing. Okay, we're actually breaking. Fucking goofy ass better. Goofy ass. Just the pullbacks, but I think London highs should be easy though. Now we have a 1.5, but the idea is still 2R. So we still make around two times what we risk. I want to see a strong displacement though. If I think for scaling, and I do want to see a strong displacement, and I do want to see us close above first this high and second this order block here. But I think we just had goofy ass price action. We just had a deep pullback. Yeah, pretty much. That's why I was like, first when I saw this bearish reaction, was I like, oh my, am I taking a stupid trade again? But then I looked at it multiple times and realized that I'm actually not. So it's just the pair chop. Maybe you made a deeper pullback, but it's all good though. Let's see. We're getting some momentum. I mean, it's expectable. It's kind of first 15 minutes of New York, but we're getting some pretty nice momentum. I do want us to wait a bit before considering scaling, and I do want to see a bit of intent. And these two very low resistance equal highs though, so we should still be fine on the trade. Not the cleanest, but we should still be fine. Yeah, AU's looking like it's breaking already. Pre-New York, pre-whatever. Oh, that's why we're getting, or is it? Now we have this gap that should support price higher. I want to see. I am considering scaling in on the small gap, but I do want to see size. I don't want to go too big. I think that's actually fine. I don't know if I want to trust this pair. I do want to see that we respect this. So we have like 20 seconds. I do want to see us respecting a bit this to be a bit more confident in scaling in, because the price action is not the cleanest definitely. So we don't want to scale in recklessly though. I still think this looks like a gap that's holding, so I'm not sure about that though. And if we buy, we get pretty bad spread, but yeah, I'm buying right here. Spread fucked. Fuck this spread ass, goofy ass. I think it filled my order above the initial order. Spread is goofy ass, goofy ass. But I did scale small position on this cap. And this one, we're actually the smaller position, we're actually gonna leave to higher time frame, and the bigger position we're gonna leave to London highs if we actually fucking break. If we don't, let me see which one is the smaller position. This one is the smaller, no? Yeah, 003. This one I'm gonna set my TP to, wait, this is the smaller one, or what? Which one did I choose? Yeah, the smaller one. I need to actually look at higher time frame. Wait, what am I doing? We still have both of these highs, so I know what I'm doing. This gap long term should still hold, and we should initiate, but goofy ass price action. And delete this just because it kind of catches my eye. Still see bullish. It's just weird price action. I don't know why I'm trading USD CHF though. Euro still in a weird state unless I see that initiation. Hell, not gonna do shit. Oh yeah, we're fucked, bro. Like again, buyers get rejected. It's fucking crazy, bro. The setup just doesn't want to work. Again, second time buyers get rejected. Once they got rejected here, let me make it red so it's visible. First buyers got rejected on this candle. Now buyers again on the bullish FG get rejected here. Like, what is it doing, bro? Like, come on, I'm ready. But we're just chilling. Just goofy ass pair. But maybe at some point it's still gonna initiate. I don't know if I want to be trading USD CHF ever again, but we gotta take some losses first. The spread is kind of huge sometimes. At least see some intent. Like, this should be a no-brainer trade. I think if we would have taken this trade on GU or some shit like Euro, Nasdaq, anything else, bro, price would have already beaten this highs. Low resistance. What is my higher time frame target? Oh, it's this other wick here on the 50 minutes. So that's where I wanted to set my TP, which is this one. Oh, makes sense. So which is the smaller position? This one. We want to set this here, modify, if we even get to that point, and take profit on this one at this high. That's basically our idea. So on the main position, we want to take our profits a bit earlier, and on the smaller position or the scaling, we want to leave it run a bit more. So if we do run, as hell now we ain't doing like we're moving at all. This pair is dog shit. Why am I trading this pair? Why? We just did nothing for 1 hour and a half. I mean, it's an exotic pair. What the fuck am I expecting? That's the thing. What am I expecting? Am I expecting clean delivery for an exotic pair? It doesn't mean the trade will not work. It's just choppy as fuck. But I don't like choppy price action. I think no one actually does like choppy price action. We might have just came for this order block, but at this point I cannot really read price action. Like, price is just not doing shit. Like, come on, bruh. Bruh. Should be a no-brainer trade for you, yet the fuck is you doing? Like, the fuck is you doing, bro? This is how, I think, right here, this is exactly how the trade would have been delivered. I think if it would have been on a normal pair. Or maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I'm just wrong, but for me, still no-brainer trade, but we keep rejecting. This is where our scaling stop loss is going to be. If we go there, we stop it out. It is what it is. Maybe now at least I gotta learn. Okay, am I gonna trade USDCHF again? Probably not. Dog shit, goofy ass. Okay, Nasdaq ended up fucking melting hella hard. Same with SPX. Interesting. That's why I scaled in here, because we were closing above the 3-minute inverse, but I mean we didn't really close. Okay, maybe that's why the scaling was a bit troll, but oh my god, I don't want to take trades where the fucking price action doesn't do nothing for 1 hour, bro. This should have been a no-brainer for you. Why is he struggling like that, bro? Why is he struggling? I don't know why my skill. Yeah, that was probably actually a mistake. It was not, again, not emotional, I don't think. But I think we should not be scaling in this bullshit pair. Another market structure shift, another decent close above gap here. Yeah, we're buying. 2 times buyers got rejected once again. I think this pair is just dog shit. I don't think the trade is invalidated, it's just that the pair is dog shit. That's probably the reality. And I think even if I'm hitting TP on the trade, I'm never fucking trading USDCHF again. Never in my life. Bruh. I'm not even gonna sit here and watch this trade. I'm not. This is hella annoying. Seeing price do nothing, bro. In scalping, this is how we're delivering most of the times. How we delivered in London. Like we get fucking a couple of candles, 15-30 minutes TP hit, and now brr. Goofy ass dog shit ass goofy ass pair. I don't know what was going on in my head. Yeah, as I said, I don't know. I can't even read price. Even if you see one candle, you cannot say, "Oh yeah, price is gonna go," because then like the same it did here, buyers got rejected 10,000 fucking times. Bruh. Dog shit, Perry, bro. What is you doing, bro? Watching price action like this is pure torture. It's torture. Not seeing intent, you see one candle, oh yeah, we're finally getting some intent, we're finally displacing, then it gets rejected. Then it's just this loop that keeps happening over and over again. Bro, goofy ass dog shit ass goofy ass. I mean, at least do something, bro. Stop stagnating. At least either stop me out or do something or go, because it's been 1.5 hours since you did nothing. Yeah, at least like looking at price now, it's probably at least gonna come for this low. This is Dunzo. One of them. Bruh. Fuck this pair. Everybody say fuck USDCHF. Dog shit ass, goofy ass fucking pair. fucking destroyed. Bro, fuck this pair, bro. Why am I trading USD CHF, man? And again, guess what happened today, guys? Another break-even day. Let's fucking go. Fuck this pair, bro. Get the fuck out my screen, bro. Never, ever again, bro. On low resistance setup, on such a textbook setup, we're failing, so. This fucking pair is crazy, bro. I fucking hate. You say, oh yeah, I'm not gonna take any unnecessary losses today. Yes sir. And then take that bullshit fucking goofy ass trade. It's annoying, bro. Why am I even trading USD CHF? I did trade it on intraday and I said, okay, I'm never trading this pair again because it's dog shit, but I had to convince myself on scalping as well. And this looks good. Oh fuck, I wanted to buy here and I was too late, but yeah, this is my session. Again, this is my session. I'm done for the day. Coulda, shoulda just waited for euro here and just buy this right here. Bro, why am I trading? Like, look at this, bro. Like, these mistakes are making me really annoyed because I just traded USD CHF. The trade was not bad, bro. The trade was not fucking bad in any way, shape, or form, but it's just the bullshit ass pair. I will keep... I'm not even sure if I would be trading gold, to be honest, but I would keep Euro, GU, AU, and Nasdaq for New York. That's it. That's pretty much it. Should have traded this, but yeah, I just took another unnecessary loss, and I'm getting tired of it. But it's the first week of scalping, so had to happen. Had to hit my head. Had to experience. Okay, what can I do? What can I not do? But yeah, another break-even day. Broke even for every single fucking day of this week, but it's all good. It's all good though. I'm not really that mad at myself, but this was definitely the setup we should have looked at. But now I really don't wanna necessarily over trading here, so this was the setup of a 50-minute inversion, looking to target out really clear buy side liquidity. This is exactly what I was waiting for, but I don't know why I should have just been patient and waiting for euro, but it was not an emotional loss. It's just dog shit fucking pair. Said I was good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see if this was definitely the trade of this wick here, of this gap formed around the highs, price leaving off and closing above the 50-minute VG, which is exactly what I said I wanted to see. But I'm gonna see if we manage to retrace and we break again. I might take it. We're gonna see. I kind of missed it, but we might get that retracement because these always get mitigated for break even. Maybe we can even take like this. How much R do we have? 2R. Let's see. Oh, it's already leaving though. How much is like $2? This is the last trade I'm taking for the day. Targeting this low resistance liquidity, and that's it. Not taking any trade. This is the trade I should have taken in the first place. And yeah, this low resistance buy side liquidity, and that's it. Not taking any single thing rather than this. I don't know what I did. Okay, so it should have been a no-brainer. Should have been taken here, but yeah, we're gonna take the 2R if we manage to deliver. No-brainer trade, should be easy on delivering higher regardless of this. I'm not scared of this. We have low resistance, price is voided, we should easily be drawn higher, but if we don't, it is what it is. This is what I wanted to wait for in the first place, right? We sell side raid hourly, I mean not hourly, but 50-minute VG, kind of big VG, yes, but we actually came for this. Interesting. So came for this inversion. I wanted to see this, the first gap get inversed. I don't know what is this POI. Oh, it's the hourly gap, my bad. That's why. Okay, now I remember why I was looking at this. I was just looking for this hourly gap to get inverse so I can target this other hourly gap and that buy side liquidity. That's pretty much it. This again should be a simple trade. Like, trading scalping is not complicated at all. You should really be on bias. First of all, bias in this case, we're definitely bullish. For me, we're bullish. Liquidity to target, liquidity taken, and liquidity to target. That's pretty much it. But But how things went today, this probably will fail as well. I don't know why, I kind of have a feeling, and it is what it is, so we're gonna see. This should still be a no-brainer for me to keep going for that buy side liquidity, but okay. I guess. Okay, blah. Is this troll because of this 50-minute? I still don't consider it that troll. Let's think, right? Because for me, the hourly inversion is what matters in a case like this, and we left it, and then I just took it. And again, but bullish cases got rejected, but I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, this trade is probably gonna be a loser as well by the looks of it, but I'm not. I'm really gonna end my stream already. Like this week, I didn't really feel like streaming, to be honest. Whatever happens with this trade is gonna happen. I just wanna like take my mind off trading at this point. Oh yeah, it's probably gonna lose, bro. Like, come on, bro. Fuck off, bro. I'm getting tired of this bullshit. But yeah, it is what it is. Again, entry getting inversed for some reason. I don't want to be hearing about trading at this moment in time. I don't want to think about trading. I just want to relax and get my mind off this shit and come back the next weekend. We'll see what we're gonna have. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Whatever is gonna happen with this trade is gonna happen, but I really feel like at this point in time I want to kind of get my mind off trading. It's not that I'm like emotionally affected necessarily. It's just that I don't really I need a break. You get what I mean? And let's see this gap. Maybe if it gets inverse, we're chilling. But other than that, maybe it's either trapping the sellers of this buy side liquidity, or it's actually gonna work and hold the sellers. So, yo, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna play some video games. I'm just gonna chill. I don't want to think about trading at this moment in time. So I'm gonna see you Monday, I guess.